welcome to our first video in our playthrough of Zelda Nimpize Adventure. It is a ROM hack of the Ocarina of Time, the Zelda game on the N64. We're just going to get started here. As usual, enter our name as GGN for the channel. And we'll see what this game has for store for us. Not sure if they have an opening cutscene, but let's check it out. Alright, looks like it's throwing us right in. It should be here. Sharp probably jailed his brother beneath the graveyard. This place is not what I expected. Where are we in the game? I don't really recognize this room. Let's go deeper. So, looks like we're starting off as Child Link. We do have what looks like Navi with us. Weird that they're already giving you a hard time. It's a cutscene. We don't even have control over this yet. Okay, so we see the Triforce, at least part of it. Is this going to be maybe Caprico Village or Castle Town? He's running off. We have to catch him. So we're chasing after someone. Or not, we just kind of wandered back. Is Saria over there? What is happening right now? We're certainly not very good at chasing people, apparently. Okay, the tale told me a story before we met. So maybe this is Tattle and not Navi. But a young hero with painful experience. He tried to save Hyrule. I wonder if that story is true. So now we seem to be in the Zora's domain. I'm kind of jumping all over the place here. Long ago in the flooded tomb, the hero woke from nowhere. Okay, looks like we're in control now. Not really sure what happened. That opening cutscene was just more confusing than anything. But we have ice blocking that part of the royal tomb. So I guess we can only go up in this direction. So we're starting off in Zoro's domain instead of the Kokiri forest. So let's see if we can find an item or a sword or something to help us out here. Rupee will take it. Another rupee. I heard there's a huge treasure at the very bottom. If only we had some blue fire. Okay, nothing in the tree. So it tells us to roll into the tree for deco seeds, but every time we try and roll into it, it reads the sign. That doesn't seem very well thought through. Okay, so we're blocked off by a gate in that direction. Someone removed the loading zone. You should find another exit. Okay, we're breaking the fourth wall a little bit already. It's kind of cool that someone made all this and changed everything up. Alright, we have the slingshot, so I'm guessing we're going to need that to move on from being stuck in this bottom area. Alright, let's see if we can find something we can do with this slingshot. It looks like there's a switch up on that platform. Nothing else though. Okay, we have a good shot here. My only guess is maybe that lifted that gate we saw earlier. Our cutscene didn't really show us anything happening, so it's a little confusing. Yep, we can now make our way up to the king, who seems to be absent. Apparently this is now a fairy fountain. Okay, so the diving game area is now the shop. Looks like we can buy deku sticks, the red tunic. Pick one of those up because we have no weapon or any way to do anything aside from the slingshot at the moment. Worries me a little that the first thing we find is a fairy fountain. Almost makes me wonder how tough the first dungeon's gonna be. going to see our old friend Jabu Jabu. This area looks like it did before. Maybe not too much was changed up here. I want to see if there's anything up this tree. Alright, so we found a treasure. Come on, sword. Another set of rupees, so we're on our way to saving up for a shield. We'll check out back here by the good old ice cavern. What was that? Oh no. This seems like an elaborate trap we just fell into. What is this? We fell into some sort of pit full of hands. Oh no. Well, there's our first death in this playthrough. So far, that seems to be the only area we can progress into. It's back by the ice cavern, so we're gonna have to give it another try, I'm thinking. Okay, so back here is now a Great Fairy Fountain. We don't have the ocarina to play Zelda's Lullaby to see what that does. We'll just have to make mental note of that for later. So the only way we can go through here is down through this trap. Alright, we made it past the room full of hands. What is that? It sounds very windy. Okay, we found a bottle. So if we can get a fish, we can head on inside Jabu Jabu to see what that looks like. At least we've gotten a couple items so far. The slingshot and the bottle weren't too hard to come by. So we're not completely hopeless in terms of progression at the moment. Now we just need to locate a fish. There don't seem to be any of them out here. I think there was one in the flooded tomb where we started off. Not really sure if we can get back to there, but at least with this fairy fountain we can get rid of that beeping noise. And if we weren't on the hunt for a fish, we could catch a fairy in a bottle. So we are trying to figure out how to get back into the flooded tomb, the area we started off in. Not really sure if it was this side of the fountain or the other side we started off in. Okay, maybe over here somewhere. That's cool. It's kind of like a whirlpool to come in and out. So here's our fish. So we can now make our way inside Jabu Jabu's belly, which I'm gonna assume will be Dungeon 1 in this game, since we started off in the Zora's domain. Not a whole lot of direction in this. It's a little less hand-holding with Navi and more just kinda find items and figure it out at this point. But once we feed the fish to Jabu Jabu, at least we can come back for fairies in this fountain at any point. Another red ruby, so a few more of those and we can buy our Deku shield. Alright, this part looks very familiar. I wonder how much of the dungeon design will be changed up. Oh. Okay, so we have a little increase in difficulty here. There definitely wasn't that many enemies in the first room of this dungeon. So we can't do much with the slingshot with that guy. And we're not going to be able to progress in that direction until we find the boomerang. Alright, so If we dive under here, we can swim to the next room. This almost feels like playing through a randomizer where you start off with no sword. But we have our gold Skulltula, so that's gonna, I guess, mean that we gotta collect 100 of those to see what items are hidden in there. I hope there's nothing super important hidden behind those. Alright, so we have a couple boxes, so it seems like we're gonna have a bit of a puzzle here. Can't climb those. Can climb these smaller blocks onto the bigger blocks. Alright, we have a sword. This game got a lot more playable now. We can almost buy our shield, we have our sword. We've gotten the bottle and the slingshot already. Not bad for our first video of this playthrough. Only problem is so many of the enemies in this dungeon can't be hit with this sword because they'll electrocute you. Come on, where's our platform? There we go. Back up to the top. I think until we get a better option, we're just sneaking past a lot of these enemies. Definitely want to pick up one of these fairies because it seems like this first dungeon's gonna be no joke. So that'll increase our amount of health from 3 hearts to 6 if we get hit. We still need about 25 more rupees before we're gonna get our shield. Some more sticks would be helpful for the first dungeon as well, just because the amount of electric enemies that we can't hit with the sword is gonna be a lot. So we'll make our way back in there, and then we'll probably have to cut the video off pretty soon. We're starting to get up to about 20-something minutes, I think. But I think we've made some progress here. We're heading back in with a sword. We have our slingshot, and now we have a berry in a bottle for extra health. Just trying to collect a few rupees so we can get that shield. That would make me feel a whole lot better about playing through this dungeon. We'll cut the video here and we'll see you next time.